Hello and welcome to Odds on Liga, Matchday 34, last match day in Ligue 1, and still many things to be decided. Alain, we have the last Champions League spot between Nice, Lille and Strasbourg, and also the relegation battle between Saint-Etienne and Le Havre. Alain Valnegri, hello.
Hello. Yes, pues Olympique Marseille and Monaco valid his ticket for the next Champions League. Now we search the fourth team, the last team, the last journey. A lot of surprise. The three team who are fighting again for that last spot lose. It was a surprise. And right now, there are another chance to catch the last spot. It will be a really hard fight. In the case of both teams, will be win his last game. Nice will be the last team in Champions League, but it's not so easy for Nice and for the relegation. Saint-Etienne is dreaming. Saint-Etienne won in Reims, and Saint-Etienne are still with chance if they beat Toulouse in the game.
Well, let's analyze everything, guys. Remember to leave your comments, press the like, subscribe, and now let's go on with the show. Well, all the games to be played on Saturday, 9 p.m. local time. We are going to start with Lens Monaco, nothing to play for. Here, Monaco got their ticket, as you mentioned before, to the Champions League after beating Lyon. They beat Saint-Etienne before that, so mission accomplished. They will play again in the Champions League this season. Lens, out of all season, outside of Europe, they couldn't beat Toulouse in the last game.
Yes, Lens have no ambition. It's holiday game, friendly game for Lens. In the last journey, they're planning for the next season. In change, Monaco is again Champions League team. Monaco deserve to valid this ticket, and Monaco will be another time at Champions League in a competition where Monaco have a really good record. Monaco has always do a very good paper in Champions League, and the next season we will be see again the team of the Principauté. Lens at home, really difficult season. Lens in Bollard, one of the worst season in the last 20 years, because Lens catch more point away than at home. And for that game, I think is a friendly game. Is the defense will be a little more open. I choose the goal market over 3.25 for the 25 goals. Odds 1.99.
Lille Reims is the next game. Reims is still involved in the relegation battle. 2 points from Le Havre. They lost to Saint-Etienne and Tunis in the last two games. No goals in the last three games. They are having a lot of problems scoring this season. And Lille, they must win to have options for a Champions League finish. Alain, level on points with Nice and Strasbourg, and it was a big surprise, the defeat in Brest.
Yes, Reims is already involved, yes, against the relegation, but in the case of Le Havre is not winning, Reims don't risk nothing, because they won the goal average against Saint-Etienne, and in the case Saint-Etienne catch Reims will be better and don't will be played the play out. The probability is really poor about to see Reims in relegation game. Now against Lille, probably this season we saw the best version about Reims against the best team in Ligue 1. It's a really strange season about Stade de Reims, because they start with a lot of ambition. They changed the manager. They have a lot of problem. They went involved directly against the relegation. They won some games against biggest team in Ligue 1 during this period, and now with 1 point, they will be saved the category. In front, Lille need point, need put pressure about Nice, who was probably the worst and the hardest game between the team are fighting for the Champions League spot, and Lille will be put pressure to both Nice and Strasbourg. For that reason, Nice start to really fast at home. I choose Nice winning at the end of the first half, odds 1.93.
Let's go to the next game, Alain, is Nantes Montpellier. This one, Nantes 2 points away from Le Havre, so again, still in danger. Same thing as Reims. For them to be in danger, Le Havre needs to win their game, but of course they are playing Montpellier, the bottom of the table, so we should expect Nantes at least to catch a draw or the 3 points and be absolutely safe.
Yes, the season of Nantes is in the line of the last season. It's a shame. It's a shame. The club is not with a good energy from the president until the fans. With the squad, nothing is done already in Nantes, and I'm fighting until the end of the season against relegation. This season they have chance about the schedule. Well, the schedule, I think, help a lot Nantes, because only 3 points up to Saint-Etienne and Le Havre. But I don't see Nantes take a risk, because against Montpellier is the biggest chance. In spite of that, I think Montpellier will be scored in Nantes, and I choose Nantes, Montpellier, both teams to score, odds 1.83.
Well, Nice-Brest is the next one. Nice have the upper hand to qualify for the Champions League. They lost to Rennes, so there is still everything open, but Brest have nothing to play for, Alain.
Yes, and the model of play and the style of football of Brest maybe can be create problem to Nice. Nice is strange to see Nice in this position at the moment for the season, because it was a great season for Nice. Really bad paper in Europa League. In Ligue 1 they were not so constant, but they had a good moment. 2 months and a half, 3 months, really positive, catch a lot of victory, and they have that possibility to catch the Champions League. In spite of that, I think Brest will be great problem to Nice. In my opinion, is one of the surprise for this last journey. Nice will be lose his Champions League spot. For that reason, I choose the double chance Brest X2 odds 2.75.
Well, that could be a huge surprise indeed, since they are the favorites to take the 4th spot. The next game is Lyon. 𝐿𝐴. Lyon lost almost every option to play in Euro, financially in trouble, as we are saying. They lost to Monaco, they lost to Lens in the last 2 games. It's 3 defeats in the last 4 games. That defeat at Old Trafford is paying the toll in Lyon players. 𝐿𝐴 safe, but they were doing a big surprise in the previous weekend, Alain, beating Strasbourg.
Yes, Strasbourg. 𝐿𝐴 do a very good season. In my opinion, it was one of the weakest squad about this Ligue 1. A strong collective, a team with a clear identity of play, very good average of points when they played away. They correct them when they played at home in the last 3 months, and they deserve to save the category. Now Lyon pay the nightmare of Trafford. After Old Trafford, we saw only in 1 game the true version of this Lyon, because in Monaco, Lens and Saint-Etienne 9 point losing in the last 4 journey. will be cost the Champions League to Lyon. Now Lyon must win. He has not a lot of dreaming about the Champions League, but they need to win. For that game, I choose Lyon win with handicap -1 odds 1.84.
𝐬𝐵 is the next game. Finally, 𝐬𝐵 qualified for the Champions League. They are back to the great competition after beating Le Havre. Good end of the season. Alain, 10 points out of the last 12. So it's a good reaction for them now. There is time to celebrate at the 𝗲𝗏𝗀.
Yes, it's time to celebrate. It was a difficult season, classical in Marseille, with a lot of critical into the derby, but in the last journey with the last winning, Marseille validate his ticket for the Champions League without the playoff. And that one is really important. It's a special game for Rennes. It's a special game for 𝗵𝗿𝗍𝗍, the manager of Rennes, who changed the things in Rennes, because when he arrived, Rennes was fighting against relegation. He gave quietly to the team, he gives stability, a good defense, and it's a special game for him because he's former player of Olympique de Marseille, and his dream is training Olympique de Marseille, and he wanna do a very good game there. I think is a game where the team don't have any ambition. For that reason, I choose the market of goal over 3.25 goals, odds 2.00.
And also nothing to play for in the PSG-Auxerre. Of course, PSG thinking about the finals. They have to play the Cup final with Reims the following week, and the Champions League final in 2 weeks. So every game is now a training ground for them. And Auxerre, well, a great season. Be safe for a long time.
One of the biggest, or the biggest surprise in Ligue, because Auxerre, we don't wait Auxerre in that position. But clear identity, Pellissier, another time accomplish his goal at the end of the season. Now we travel to Paris. Paris Saint-Germain play with 11 substitutes. We don't saw any titular because Luis Enrique is not crazy. Luis Enrique built one of the best team in Europe. Is one of the most funny and the most offensive team. Is the best team since Qatar is the property. But now for this game, I choose a big surprise. Auxerre will catch a positive result. I choose Auxerre X2, odds 4.16.
Well, a lot of surprises, Alain, and one of the key games is Saint-Etienne Toulouse. I guess this is going to be a great atmosphere in Saint-Etienne to try to be safe and to stay in Ligue 1. The win against Reims was huge, so now they have big options to stay safe. They must win this game and hope for Le Havre not to beat Strasbourg. Toulouse have nothing to play for, so it's on Saint-Etienne's hands.
For that, I am surprised about the odds, 2.00 for victory Saint-Etienne. I choose victory Saint-Etienne because every element must be to try Saint-Etienne winning. Saint-Etienne is a good form. Saint-Etienne won away when they suffered this season. Saint-Etienne must to put pressure about Le Havre, who has a very difficult game in Strasbourg. For that reason, Saint-Etienne, in my opinion, we will be try that because the odds are so interesting, especially because Toulouse is playing nothing for this game, and the end of the season of Toulouse is sad, really sad, because we felt the era Martinez is finished, and for that reason I choose Saint-Etienne winning, odds 2.00.
Let's see if a classic like 𝗲𝗿𝗍𝗍 can stay in Ligue 1. They must win and hope for Le Havre to not win in Strasbourg. Alain, is going to be very difficult for Le Havre, since Strasbourg, they are also fighting to play in the Champions League, although they have to hope for Nice and Lille not to win. They screw it up in Angers in that defeat.
Yes, strange defeat. Now they meet Le Havre away in the last 8 only 3 defeats in Paris, in Lyon, and in Marseille. Le Havre is dangerous when they play away. Le Havre need point, but Strasbourg, the dream of Strasbourg is to be back to the European competition. And right now the dream is gone. You must win this game. You must put pressure about Nice. Was a very difficult game against Brest. In my opinion, Strasbourg is really favorite for this game, in spite of the good performance of Le Havre away. I think Strasbourg will win. I choose Strasbourg winning. Odds is a security. Strasbourg winning, odds 1.63.
Well, Mr. Alain Valnegri, it's been a great year analyzing Ligue 1 with you. A lot of greens, a lot of successful bets. Someone was asking you, even in the comments, if you were married. They wanted to introduce you to the sister, since people are...
yeah. I am not married, no.
In the channel. So let's finish our Ligue 1 season 24-25. Before that, of course, remember that you can post your own tips in Oddspedia and participate in our tipster competitions, winning some cash prizes, and also use our tipster competition rivals, creating your own ones and challenging your friends. Alain, let's go with your safe bet.
Olympique Lyonnais Angers, Olympique Lyonnais winning odds 1.32.
And the ACCA?
Lille Reims, Lille winning. PSG Auxerre, both teams to score. Saint-Etienne Toulouse, Saint-Etienne winning for a total 4.93.
Okay, Alain, thank you. Let's be in touch. Thanks everyone for enjoying Ligue 1. Bye bye.
Ciao.